everyone, if you know how this goes, join me for it. Da, 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 do. I love that track. And from joy comes chucksters. Okay, this song and we start. I'm a chuckster. And with that, the time is hit 0, the song is done. You know what that means? It's time for fun! Ladies and gentlemen, we are live on our live stream tonight.
Yes.
So I hope.
Yay!
Well, it's night for you, but.
So, what is up, guys? It's Brownie of the Joy Charge Gamers, charging you with joy with tonight's episode of Perception Check. You must have rolled pretty high to find our little quiet stream. Yeah, that works a little better. Hey, it worked better in my head. Anyway, so, joining us...
it still works.
I'm glad everyone likes it. That's all I ask. Anyway, I am Brownie, your Dungeon Master for tonight. And joining us, we have the Ragtag crew, as you know and love them. So, let's get our music display as we get our introductions. So, joining us tonight, we have the rough drunkard dwarf that is Mugbeard, played by Aeon. Played by Raven. Fuck!
Aeon.
Fuck!
Wow. What are we switching roles now?
I slept!
Wow.
I slept!
I'm just messing around, Brownie.
I slept!
Anyway,
okay.
Wow.
Playing the dwarf is Raven.
Yeah, it is.
Playing Zelion, we have Dell.
Hey, everybody!
Playing Truly, we have Aeon.
Howdy, folks.
Playing Ursula, we have Heidi. What the hell?
What the hell? I'm glad we're on the same brainwave, Brownie.
Could you avoid the background music? I don't want to get
Hello!
Playing Magnus, we have Chopper.
Yo.
Hello.
And just in the nick of time, it's Caitlin who's playing Goldie.
Hey, by the way, guys, I'm having my dinner, so.
All right. Oh, is that why you disappeared?
Right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be like quiet for a bit, just because I'm finish my dinner.
No. That's perfectly fine. If anything else, let us know when you're finished up. Okay.
All right. So, I'm still like far away from everyone, right?
Yeah, you are. But we'll get to that as we get it, because first up, we know we gotta do. It's recap time. So.
Yay!
So.
Huzzah!
I'll just finish this and I'll be back on.
All right.
So, bro, all right. See you later, Caitlin.
All
All
right.
right, see you in a bit.
It's okay. She doesn't even know what you guys have got up to, so this works
Hey,
perfectly.
Chris.
Ooh.
What did we do today?
Well, the same thing you do every time, Pinky. Run around and search for clues.
I think we mixed up our references.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I know. I just thought I'd have a bit of fun. Anyway, tonight, let's get to our main mission. But first, the recap. So, on the island of Monu, a team of ragtag adventurers were making their way to Helix in search of one of the stones that they had been told to collect, housing the mythical dragon that they had been seeking. On their way, Goldie got separated from the group as she chose to be their beloved hero by going back and trying to help Annabelle, who was left at the caster. Meanwhile, the team were making their way to Helix and had stopped off at a special little place along their gaze, shall we call it. The old rundown mansion belonging to the Holt Dawn. Not much was known as the team, but Zelion chose to venture inside first. After finding a diary in one of the outskirts of the mansion, and finding a rather wouldn't you believe it entrance, he ended up going inside, and after causing a bit of a ruckus, caused Ursula and Trilly to make their way inside. After
I called them over. What are you talking about?
I know. I'm trying to make it sound dramatic.
Okay, fine.
Anywho, the three of them chose to explore the inside of the mansion, whilst Magnus was having
My ears broken.
his body protected by the valiant gaze of Mugbeard and the slightly sleeping Zermus. Meanwhile, Goldie was on her way back to meet up with the team, and as we join our story, two things are going to happen. First of all, Ursula managed to pick the lock of the door that was left in the foyer, and opening up, the team discovered an alchemy lab. But before we get there, we're first gonna go outside. First of all, Magnus.
Yes.
As you are currently just sat there with Mugbeard as your company and Zermus out for the count, you begin to feel a little less numb in your body. You start to feel your legs start to feel a little less tense, and you can slowly begin to move your feet.
Can I try to lift my body up, or at least flip myself?
Well, I'd say at this stage, as you're still slightly recovering, make a
Roll for strength.
Make a strength check, please.
1d20, since I didn't lose any HP, so it's a 1d20 plus 3.
Yep, go for it. Let's see what our first roll of the night is.
15, I'll take it.
15, okay. So, after another 10 minutes, which, going through time period and stuff like that, just as the team have unlocked
I rolled a 12.
You load the 12 on your actual dice.
Yes, I actually did.
That's called fate.
It's fate?
Anyway,
Fate or coincidence, one of the two.
We'll find out.
That's pretty funny.
That's awkward.
It is.
And I rolled a 1 the next one.
No, but let's avoid that one. Anyway, at the time as the team of 3 had unlocked the door and made their way to opening it, Magnus, you slowly begin to think, after you can move your feet a little, you think, is it over? And you slowly place both your hands on the side of the cart to position yourself. You slowly begin to lift yourself as you feel less and less numb. You do stumble a little, but you do, with one of your hands, reach out and grab the nearby Mugbeard, who's just on the side there, and you use him for a little bit of support. But you do manage to
You're
stand...
sturdy, dwarf.
I know, thank you.
And at this point, you slowly stand up, and you can fully regain your mobility. You are cured of paralysis!
I'm back. Can I go in?
You look sleepy. Don't you need some sleep?
I want to knock you out now. No. All right. No, I'm gonna try to go to the mansion.
So you're gonna go make the mansion. Okay. Mugbeard, what are you going to do?
I'll follow him, I guess.
Okay.
You
So,
gonna leave Zermus behind?
I guess so. As you guys
He's
jump
passed
out,
out.
as you guys jump out the cart, you leave Zermus still lay face down, which is become slightly of a scary thing, but you feel like things are okay for the moment. As you jump out the cart and make your way down the path, you see, obviously, as you approach it, you see the large wooden beam, which, unbeknownst to you, at the entrance, is slightly blocking the door, but you can still leap over it only just. But you do approach it and you wonder what exactly had happened. But as you approach, you see just at that point, Ursula had just picked the lock and the door begins to open. So you two are just approaching the entrance and you three had just unlocked the door.
Dibs!
Fucking hell.
Oh yeah.
The roll of dibs shall be recognized here.
So as soon as Trilly says the word dibs, you hear the words of Magnus stating the sentence of the roll of dibs, and you can look and see him just peering over the entranceway.
Magnus? Say we recovered?
Yeah, kind of. I still have a little bit of stiffness in my shoulder, but that's normal.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, I'm fine.
Right. Cool.
It turns out that spell didn't last nearly as long as we thought it would.
Cool,
Thankfully.
Cool. DM fucked up. Cool.
Yes, that. I throw my knife at the pigeon.
Fine.
Not even kidding.
Fine, make an attack roll. Wait, what are you attacking with? You're throwing with
Dagger.
Dagger. Okay.
Oh, the poor pigeon.
I'll say if you hit. I'll see if you get an 18. You hit.
So it's a 1d20 plus. What would it be? It's been a while since I've tried to do anything.
Because you're throwing the dagger, it's dexterity.
All right, so +1. Damn it!
The pigeon lives to see another day.
The pigeon.
I was kind of hoping I'd hit that 18.
The pigeon foresees the moment, and without even looking, you see it sort of doing like in a modern day terms, like a plane, and just turn to the side, and the dagger flies over, and it actually gets wedged into the tree.
Thank you. So I could actually go get it again instead of having to search for the damn thing.
Go ahead.
I go grab my dagger and get back to the path.
Okay. As this is going on, the three of you
One of these days, pigeon.
The three of you slowly open the door to the room, and as I mentioned, you did come across, and as you opened it, you get the whiff of strong chemicals and the whiff of partial smoke hitting you right in the face. And as you open the door fully,
Interesting.
Whoa.
Ooh.
ta-da!
Very interesting.
You were planning this.
God, I had this planned when I planned the mansion.
Damn.
I just had to touch
Fair
it
enough.
up. So as you guys approach, I have to zoom out a little bit because people cannot see the bottom area. Oh shit.
Where's the entrance? Like,
Trilly's eyes just
Yeah,
go
that's-
wide.
Oh shoot! What happened? Nah, my entrance is gone.
Touch everything.
Womp.
My entrance has gone. Where's it gone? Ah, fuck. Okay.
In the immortal words
no, I mean
of
on the
Douglas
map. I mean
Adams,
on the
in the
map.
immortal words of Douglas Adams, don't panic.
Okay. Can you guys just see the red dot on the bottom of the entrance?
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I was wondering if that was the entrance.
Yeah, that is the entrance. Yeah, for the record, there is a door there, and there are 2 lines to indicate it being opened. Just for the record. I don't know what happened. All right. So as you guys all enter. By the way, I noticed the thing. By the way, Mugbeard is standing by the cart. So Mugbeard, you realize you may have a risk there, so you rush back and you stand right next to the cart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as this is going on, so who's entering the lab right now?
I'm entering.
I am.
Okay. Magnus, are you entering too?
I am.
All right. Let me get the music up.
Let me get
So as you enter, you see.
How the...
you see a room that is littered with papers.
Oh, he's waiting there.
Papers and things scattered all
Oh,
over
bloody
the
hell.
floor. You also see the site of potions.
How do I get rid of? Let me just get rid of some of these tokens. How do I get rid of some of these tokens?
Oh
wait,
yeah,
I just hit delete.
Yeah, hit delete. Who?
There could be a few
by the
more
way,
scattered
Who
in
doesn't have a token there, by the way?
I don't. I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
Okay, you got...
Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen, as Ursula doesn't know how to do shit.
Okay.
You see your newspaper. You see your journal in the top right corner.
That?
Yeah, just click and drag your name.
Oh, okay, cool.
If all else fails, here, use this one for now, and then you got it for the next one, okay?
Which one?
There.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Yes.
welcome. So use that for now. Okay. So
How do you
as
spell
before,
pigeon?
so thank you. Cool. So as
Okay, anyway.
you enter, the whiff of strong chemicals hits you right in the face. It has a very faint smoke and mint flavoring to the smell, and it hits you square in the face as soon as you open the door. It's like when this door was opened, it blasted all of this smoke out at exactly the same time, almost like a large breath of wind.
Wait, is this the same mint?
I smell
is this
health.
the same mint scent from the vial that I got?
You can make a.
No, I got.
You can make a medicine check and see if it's the same smell.
Okay.
If I knew this room was this interesting, I'd have broken down the door first.
17. Okay.
There could have been traps. That would have been a really bad idea.
Well, I got shot by a drawer in the other room, so...
So Zelion, it takes you a little bit, but you can tell that this is exactly the same smell as the bottle. But you can't tell exactly if they've been around the same length of time.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
This song's called Alchemy, so why the fuck does this sound like it's a disco rave? I don't get it too. I listened to this, and this is the first I've heard of this song. Anyway, so, okay, what are you guys going to do?
I'm going to explore.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna peruse one of the bookshelves on the left-hand side over here.
Listen.
I
I'm
will
good.
also attempt to explore, and at least try. There could be some magic books that are in here that'll help me, because I might want to learn it so I don't get paralyzed again.
Okay, you do that. I'll check out these thingamabobbers over here.
Alright, I'm checking out the bookshelf.
Trilly, what are you doing?
Trilly would like to examine the potions at the end of the room.
Okay.
Potions, you say?
Okay, so,
Sorry, assume those.
alright, I would like all four of you to
Oh, boy.
make a investigation check. Or rather, actually, hold on a second, sorry, let me rephrase that. Ursula and Magnus make investigation checks. Trilly,
-1 on my
Trilly
end.
and Zelion, I would like you both to make either
Can I use?
hold on. You two, you can either make a Arcana check or you can make a medicine check.
Thank God, 'cause I've got
Alright,
nothing
there's-
in
I'll make,
Are you
I'll
kidding
make
me?
an Arcana check.
You did say there's gonna be fighting this round, right? And are we gonna be able to get a short rest?
You don't know that yet. You don't. Cool.
I'm going to make an Arcana check.
Okay.
We'll
So
make
right.
a-
All right, I'm gonna use action surge
Oh!
in order to roll again.
All right. Go ahead. Wow, we got 17 for Zelion, 21 for Trilly, Ursula with a 4,
And a 16. Yes,
and a 16.
that's worth it.
Okay, so Ursula, as you check the left-hand bookshelf, as you look over it, you can see that a lot of these books are quite badly burned and unreadable, and some of them have been damaged beyond repair.
Damn it, I wish there was something here of use. But all these books are just destroyed.
Moving onwards, Magnus, as you look over the bookshelf, that you can see that there are a couple of books scattered on the floor in front of you, and you can see a couple of other books scattered around. 2 books do catch your eye, though.
All right.
Okay, the 2 books are labeled. One of them is written in Dragovian,
Which I don't know.
Yeah. The other one is written in common.
Which is common language, right?
Yeah,
Which I would know.
Yeah, and it is it is got the title. Let's see. Notes of Recollection. While that's going on, Zelion, you got 17. As you examine the left-hand shelf, you approach it, and you can see that there is a potion that is sort of simmering on a warm fire. The fire is actually still kind of lit, despite going on, and is cooking this potion quite bad. Is quite cooking this potion, but as you approach it, you get the scent of mint approaching you a lot more. But it's
is that where I am right? Is that where I am right now? I'm not even near the potions.
Oh, it's as you're approaching it.
Ah.
So you can see
That's why
it.
I'm approaching.
Yeah, but
Yes.
as you're approaching it, though, the smell of mint does start to smell like it's being burned.
What in the world?
And moving last but not least, Trilly. As you approach the desk on the end, you see that this desk is labeled with a lot of different stones of various different colors. Because you got a 21, you do also find hiding underneath the assortment of stones, you find a small piece of paper that is sticking out of the corner.
Ooh.
Hold up. Is this? Hold up. I'm confused. Is this the
Okay, so to specify, the one on the left, the very far left with where you are, Zelion, that is a potion stand.
Ooh.
Okay, these are potions?
That is a potion stand. Essentially, that's where they can be cooked, brewed, mixed together, whatever way you want to put it. That's essentially where they are. The one where Trilly is essentially just a desk with a load of stones on the top there. There are a couple of drawers there, but they look like they are slightly opened. But obviously the one on the right, no one has looked at or checked it out, so no one knows anything about that one yet.
Okay.
Okay, Trilly, as I say, sorry, did you say something before Zelion was speaking, by the way? Sorry, Trilly.
I don't think I did.
Okay, sorry, I just had to make sure. Alright, so, okay, is anyone else doing anything?
I think I'm gonna move away from the bookshelf over to this desk over here.
Okay, I would like you to make another investigation check, please.
Okay, wait, what did Trilly get? Just more info on the desk?
So Trilly approached the desk and saw that that she saw a load of stones that are sat in a sort of shelving a layout. 19. We'll get to that in a minute. But because she got the 21 on the check, she also finds a small piece of paper that is just sticking out from underneath it.
What does the piece of paper say?
You can take it if you wish.
Trilly will take it and read it.
Okay.
If she...
well, I can tell you right now that the piece of paper is written in common. But before we get to that, Ursula, you got 19. You approach You approach the desk on the right-hand side, and as you look over, you see what looks like... The first thing that catches your eye is a very faint lantern that has a very dim flame to it. You also see on the, as you approach the desk as well, you also see there's also bits of paper scattered on the left-hand side, but mostly on this desk, you find a lot of mixing tools and beakers that are mostly used to mix stuff together. You also find on the desk that there is also bits of liquid that are scattered amongst it, but at this distance, because you're just approaching it, you can't tell exactly what it is.
Interesting.
So going back to the note from Trilly, just briefly. So Trilly, as you pull out the small piece of paper, you see the piece of paper is sort of worn and torn. But as you look over it and see it in common, you notice that it is in a handwriting that you aren't aware of. So, I can tell you what the note says, or rather what you can read, because there's actually 2 languages written on it. There is common, but in the middle of some of those common sentences, there is some Dragovian language too.
Really doesn't have a clue what that says.
Do you still want to read it and read the common, or do you want to just put it back?
Trilly will read the common and then go looking for someone who can speak Draconian.
Okay. So, the note says that you find here, Inquisitor of Magic, to the city of Helix, heed my words. The powers of the staff is a choice worthy of you. Hearing your blight, I have sent the coal to help those, so use it wisely. Don't forget what we talked about, though, as per... Don't let take control, or you may break free, and be that as it stands. Squash the bugs of the heights. Squash the tyranny of rebellion. Squash the masses that defy this world. By the way, the blank bits are the bits you can't read because they are Dragovian.
I figured those were the Edric bits. Okay, Trilly's going to turn to the others and say, Can anyone read this note better than I can? Some of it's written in gobbledygook.
What kind of gobbledygook? What language?
I don't bloody know. I don't read it.
Wait, let me see it. Let me see it. I might have just seen a book with that. I have just seen a book with it.
I only know Common, Elvish, and Orc.
I know Orc and
It's not
Common.
Elvish and it's not common, so
Let me see it.
Okay.
Trilly showed the note to the rest of the gathered group.
Okay. So
I know I saw a book with this writing on it. Give me a second. Mind if I go grab the book with Dragonian on it?
Sure. Go ahead.
I go grab the book with the Dragonian on it.
Okay.
I'm just going. While they're doing that, I'm just going to examine the. I'm just going to keep checking this out, see if there's anything important on this.
Okay.
In this area?
Make a perception check, please, Zelion.
Okay, 1d20 per.
So while
My
this is
perception is +3.
So as this is 7, as you approach, the smell of the burnt mint is sort of just clouding you a little bit and is making it a little hard to approach the desk at the moment.
Is it poisonous?
It's not poisonous, I can tell you that much. It's just really strong, so it's sort of causing you to sort of stumble a bit.
Okay, is there a way for me to turn the burner off?
Well, I need to ask, whereabouts are you looking? Are you looking all over the desk, or are you just looking in a certain bit?
I'm looking all over the desk.
Okay. I will say, as you look over, you do notice a dial that is underneath each of the 3 potions.
Okay, then. This shouldn't be too hard to figure out. I go to turn it off.
Which one?
How many are...
There are 3. One on the left, one in the middle, and one on the right.
Which one's burning?
The ones that are burning is the one on the left.
Then I'll turn the one on the left.
Okay. You turn it, you watch the fire dim out, and you just see that the concoction slowly begins to simmer. There's still a little bit of smoke coming out of it, but that's all you get. Also, for the record as well, Magnus, as you approach back with the book, you actually look over, and one of the Dragovian words that is written on the book that you can't read, some of the symbols match what's on the letter.
Look at that. Wait a minute. Look at this. Come here for a second. Look at this. Some of these match. If we could figure out what these say. Wait a minute. Wait, if only Goldie were here, she'd be able to read this.
What does it say?
I have no clue. I can only read. I don't know what this language is. I only know Orcish, which this is clearly not, and Common.
I will say, because of this, Zelion, as you look over, based on your travels, you at least know it's Dragovian, but you don't know much more than that.
I know the language is Dragovian, but I couldn't. But as for what it says, I could not tell you what the heck it says.
Okay, then Goldie should definitely be able to read this.
Okay, Dragovian is a dragon language, right?
That is correct. Yes.
Definitely have to. Yeah, we definitely need to show this to Goldie.
Agreed. I say we stashed it for now. I'm gonna hold on to the book.
Okay.
Fair enough. Do you want to hang on to the note, Zillion, or shall I?
Yeah, I'll hang on to the note.
Okay. So, for the case of this, Magnus, write down Dragovian book. And for Zelion, write down mixed language note.
Okay.
Just make sure you make a note and mention it's common in Dragovian.
Mixed language note. Okay, common and Dragovian.
Yes. Okay. Ursula, what
Okay,
are you...
got it.
Yeah, okay, Ursula, what are you doing?
Alright,
I was waiting for everybody to get done so I could ask you if I could make a investigation check to see what kind of mixing materials there are.
Go ahead.
Alright, so that's going to be a roll 20.
Let's see.
Is that it? 2? Yep, that's investigation, so boom.
Is
I'm
that
just hitting
a
all the
19
17s.
again! Wow! 19 again,
Nice.
okay. As you look over, based on what you know being a rogue, the amount of times that you've gone through stealing and sort of looking around, you do recognize a couple of these
Oh, I do have a
utensils.
rogue.
You see that there is at least a stirring rod, there are a pair of scales, there is a magnifying glass of some kind, and you also find on there that there is also a quill, and you also see what looks like some golden dust as well. Because you got the 19, you do also note that where the quill is, you see that it's in like a small hole that is on the left-hand side.
Oh, okay. So there's scales, a magnifying glass, gold dust. What were the other things?
So there is a stirring rod,
Stirring rod, okay.
weighing scales,
Yep, I got that.
a magnifying glass of some kind.
Yep.
There is also there's also, because you got so high, it's not a utensil, but you also found some gold dust.
Okay, yep, I got that. And the quill in the hole.
And there's a quill in a small hole.
Okay. Let's see. I think I'll take the magnifying glass and the gold dust.
Okay. So so the magnifying glass, I will say you can have that. As you look it over, it looks like a standard sort of one. Unbeknownst to you, though, to everyone else, I will say, it is a similar magnifying glass that is actually similar to one you have seen before. But that obviously depends if Ursula is going to do anything with it.
Let's see.
So,
Hey, guys! Come here and look at what I found. It's probably not that important, but
what's everyone doing?
I show them the magnifying glass and the entirety of the desk.
Okay.
Very interesting.
So are all of you approaching the desk, by the way?
Yes.
I'm gonna approach the desk for now.
Okay. What about you, Trilly? Are you staying back? Are you coming up?
Trilly wants to go and have a look at the stones, so
Okay.
sure.
All right.
So-
In that case, I'll get to you in just a second, Trilly.
Hey.
Okay. As you guys look over, you look at the magnifying glass that Ursula is holding in her hand, and you both recognize this instantly, exactly with what this is, as this was one that you have seen a Furborg wearing before.
Oh, that's pretty That's pretty freaky. I'll admit that.
Why? What's so freaky about a magnifying glass?
Friend and Hope Key who has something just like this, actually.
The tree?
No. Fern.
Oh, Fern!
Oh, that's why. That's why I call him a tree.
Who's
Yeah.
Fern?
That's a long story.
He's a
actually one of the
really
reasons.
cool fairy
That's the
guy.
reason we're actually going towards Helix. Actually,
Huh. Okay. Well, I mean,
again, long story.
Well, I mean, if this magnifying glass has significant value, I'll just hold on to it if that's all right with you guys.
All right. What do you think of it, Rogue?
What?
Rogue, hand it over, Rogue. If there's one thing that I was taught in the military, it's not to trust a rogue. Hand it over.
Hey, come on, give her a chance, Magnus.
You know how many times I've been pickpocketed by a rogue? A lot.
Hmm.
How many times you guys been pickpocketed by someone in a city?
Can I make a history check?
Get right in your valuables.
Can I make a
They're
history check?
usually under my armor.
Sure, go ahead. I'll let you make a history check. Go ahead. While that is going on, Trilly, you look over at the stones, and you can see a wide variety of different stones all scattered on there. Natural one.
Well, now.
Natural one.
A +6?
6 for that's 6 for history. So that's technically 7.
Jesus.
I'll say I'll say because it's a 7. I'll say you've been pickpocketed a couple of times, but you aren't sure exactly how many times. You don't even know how small or how big, but you know you have been at least pickpocketed before.
I've been pickpocketed. I don't remember how many times, but it's happened.
A bunch of these guys got into our camp once. Let's just say there wasn't much left after they were gone. So that's the reason I don't trust rogues. Hand it over. Can I do an
Well,
intimidation check?
Be like the rogue is better at holding on to valuables than you two are.
You're getting
Shots
punched next.
fired.
Can I do an intimidation check?
If you want to do an intimidation
Yeah, I'll
check.
do one.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Intimidate.
Wait, what?
Am I
Wait.
gonna get the orc rage like Trilly like
You
a
might.
Trillion
You
guy?
might.
Wait, I'll say this.
Wait a minute. I'm
Okay.
proficient in that, so I get a +4.
Okay.
Oh
I'll say,
dear God.
+2.
Wait, what's Zelion doing? What's Zelion doing?
Fuck!
I was gonna.
Never mind that, apparently.
What? Okay.
I apologize for cursing on your family-friendly stream.
Can I continue, please?
Sorry.
Okay, I was just gonna ask if I could go back over to this table over here and just find anything just to continue to try to find anything useful, even find out what the potion is exactly.
Sure, go ahead. You can go over and make an Arcana check to specify the potions. After this, by the way, Magnus, your words fall on deaf ears for Ursula. As
Yeah, I
Ursula just
figured
looks over
that.
you.
Yeah, a freaking 4.
Rolls.
A
7.
4.
7. Right. Okay. Okay. So let's just go
Look.
through this briefly, by the way, before things get mixed up here. Let's go through this properly. So first of all, Ursula and Magnus, you two finished your bit first.
Look, I
Also, can just
understand
say-
your.
out of character, can I just say this for 1 second? Every time I roll from now on, I'm just gonna mute my mic.
That's
So I
fine.
don't blow it out of everyone's ears.
That's fine.
And
Okay.
Back in character.
Back in character. Look, Magnus, is that your name?
Yes.
I understand you don't trust me because I'm a rogue, and I haven't been
just
with you
got
guys
here,
for
too.
long. Yeah, I haven't been here for long, so I understand your concern, but how do I put this nicely? You know what? Never mind. It's not even worth arguing. You can have it.
Oh.
Well, now. All right.
I
Thank
hand
you.
over the magnifying glass to Magnus.
Okay.
If you a sleight of hand. Thank you. I'll add a magnifying glass to my.
Okay. So after that, Trilly, as you look over
it's
the...
actually
So first of all, for Zelion, I'll tell you what, we'll get Zelion out of the way because you got there. You look over them. You haven't seen anything like these before, but the only thing you can at least tell is one is red, one is blue, and one is black. That's all you can tell.
And Yeah. Do any of them look or smell ready? Ready?
Based on your roll, hard to tell.
Right. Okay.
Okay, at this point, Trilly, you look over the stones, and you see on the selection there, a selection of 18 different colored stones. The stones are all arranged in different colors. You see, like, the standard colors of the rainbow. You see a couple of other colors of different variety of materials. You see stuff like, obviously, like, gold, silver, ruby, sapphire, emerald. You also see like what looks like coal, and you see diamond, and you see a very small shand of diamond. You also see, let's see. You also see what looks like a couple of other stones that look a little unrecognizable. How I found these stones from Alola. All right. Okay. Ursa is looking at one of the piles over by the desk. Which pile are you checking?
This one.
Okay. All right. So that's what Trilly finds with the stones there.
You guys finish up before you get to me.
Okay. Does anybody know anything about potions?
Not a
You're
clue.
asking the wrong person.
Figured.
Remember, I was the one that got paralyzed.
Hey Ursula, do you know if there was a potions book over there?
I can check if you want. I'll make an investigations check.
Okay. Well, I will say before, by the way,
Yeah.
no one seems to have really noticed that there's actually a third bookshelf.
Oh, the little one?
Yeah, there is a
Oh,
there's a
behind
third
the
bookshelf.
pile of rubble.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
There's a third one there.
Alright, can I go check it out?
Go ahead.
Alright, I go over there and check it out. Hopefully something in there is an orcish.
Yeah, go ahead. Make an investigation check. I'll tell you what. Both Trilly, no, I'll tell you what, no, not Trilly. Both Ursula
-1.
and Magnus. Investigation checks, please.
But got it.
Oh,
Darn
thank
it.
God.
12 and 7. Okay, Ursula.
I'll take the 12. At least it's not a 2.
Okay, Ursula, as you look through the pile, it's
Hold
hard-
up. Is this what it is? An inspiration tick?
Yes, so you have an inspiration die. So if you want to, you can use that inspiration die to roll the dice again, but you are stuck with the roll that you get.
You know what? I'll save that in case I have to fight. So I'll just
Smart
stick with the
move.
7.
Okay, that's fair enough. Alright, so you search the pile. Hard to tell anything of use. Okay, Magnus, you look over the bookshelf, and similar to the luck that you had before, some of these books are either out of your language range or they are slightly damaged. But you do see one book that does catch your interest. It's sort of sticking out.
I go reach for the book.
Okay, so you reach the book, and I take it you pull it out.
Yes.
Okay.
There's going to be a click and it's going to open a door. I know it.
As you pull the book out, you do hear a...
I knew it! I knew it!
And at that point, you do hear something opening. The opening comes actually right where you're standing.
Oh no! Oh, is
So
it
as-
below me or above? Is it? I do a perception check. I need to know whether it's below me or next to me.
Right now, it's actually at the same level. You can actually see it. But as it opens up, you see something inside it.
Which I reach for it.
As you reach...
Wait. I'll do a perception check for traps first, actually.
Actually, there's no need. Because as you reach forward, something reaches out and grabs you.
Oh God! Fucking mimic!
Oh God!
So,
It's a mimic, isn't it?
No, the thing that reaches out for you is a metallic hand.
Oh, what in God? Ah! What in God's name are you?
So as you grab that, you then start
Should have
to
done a
hear.
perception check.
You then
I
start.
should have done a perception
So
check.
as it opens, you suddenly hear this sound of.
It's a Cyberman. It's a Cyberman.
Kind of. What the heck did you do?
All right. So as I need to find my thing again. Where the fuck is it gone? I had it in my book ready to go. Fuck. Where are you? You're hiding here.
There will be upgraded.
Delete.
Oh.
Delete. Delete. No, it's
Delete
not.
this.
Nope. No, it's not. But as it reaches out forward, it then starts to walk forward, and that's where the rest of you all hear this noise as well. You hear this clanging of metal armor. And
Oh, for
as-
fuck's
What
sake.
is that noise?
Dibs!
I don't know! I need
Alright.
backup over here!
So what you see, I'm going to make this bigger just for the sake.
Can I draw my sword?
Right now your hand is grappled, and unfortunately it's your dominant hand.
Ah, fuck.
So as it's there, you see a large metallic arm, and it's there that right above the head of it, you see what looks like a faint bit of smoke, and there you hear, "Who dares disturb the land that I possess?"
I'm sorry, sir. I assumed this was an empty room.
It doesn't respond back.
Try what, Magnus? Speak to us. What's happening? Can we actually?
What's happening is
right
I need
now-
you guys over here now.
Right now,
Actually, I need
guys,
one of you guys get
Right.
Mugbeard.
If I may, right now the only two who can see this is Ursula and Magnus. The other two are too far to tell. However, from your view, Zelion, you can just see a hand. That's all you can see.
Get over here! God, for crying out loud!
All right. We're coming.
I need you to cut this thing's hand off so I can get my sword out.
I'm gonna draw my short bow, or not my short
All
bow. What
right,
is it?
well,
Short
then
sword.
In that case,
I'm gonna draw my.
all right. Well, in that
Dagger?
case, beforehand, I need you four to roll initiative.
Oh,
It's time,
Alright,
people.
getting mic time.
That's time.
One of you guys
All
get
right.
Mugbeard.
Yeah. Look, this is out of context skill. Remember, you guys aren't exactly there yet. Or rather, this is outside. So I need you guys to roll a d20 and add your initiative bonus. Don't tell me
Plus
anything.
one.
Don't tell me anything yet. I need to find my.
where's initiative?
It should be.
I see it. Never mind.
You found it? You're on D&D Beyond, right?
Yeah.
It should be a little below your proficiency.
I also have a physical sheet with my character profile on it.
Yes, she's ready for this.
Very. This is gonna be my first battle.
Congrats. Too bad you forget something that
this
might be.
not mine.
Yeah. All right.
I tend to roll low in battles, except for the one time where I rolled a 19 and
Okay.
killed that bird.
That works.
Truly, that. Okay. Wow.
What did Trilly just roll?
Jilly rolled a 17.
Okay.
It looks like she's
so-
going first.
Plus 3
Well,
initiative.
now hold on. I still have to make my roll. Remember. All right. Where is it?
Damn it.
Should be right.
Oh, for crying out! I rolled a 19 in real life.
Yep. Okay.
I just use
there
the
it
dice
is.
in real life?
Okay. So.
Oh,
Okay,
20.
so
Nice.
I'm going to make my roll here. So everyone, let's see what happens here. So, I'm gonna make my roll. Really? Okay. Right. So let's do this
That's
proper.
either good or really bad.
I need to get the. I need to get the book here. Oh look, book is still on here. Right. Okay. So let's do this proper. So can everyone see the turn order thing, by the way?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Right-click a token, add a turn. Okay. I need to do this proper. So, 25 to 20.
Yeah, 20.
Trilly with a 20. Wow. Okay. All right. So 20. Okay. So next, 15 to 20. Or 15 to
15.
20. Hold on. Let's see. I said 15. I said 15 to 20.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. No one there. Okay. 10 to 15.
13.
11.
Okay.
11.
One sec. So, oh geez, wow, okay. So, there, and then, so Magnus and Ursula, so,
You want to flip a coin for it?
well, no, when it
Why
comes
not?
to, well, what happens is, when it comes to your turn, you both have to decide when it comes to it. And I like to point out that oh geez, I gave the thing here. Where's, oh, there she is, okay. Right.
Yep, I'm right here.
I'm gonna turn on sensitivity of my mic.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. Okay, so that's our turn. So I'd like to point out, he rolled a 3 plus 4, so he got 7.
Oh, so he goes last.
Yeah, he goes last. So, first up, let's do this proper. So first up, by the way, what does everyone think about battle music?
That's awesome.
I can barely hear it.
By the- okay.
I kind of have it muted so I can focus on this.
Oh, there
but-
we go.
All right. Just for the record, this is the U-Bell theme from Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
Yes!
Does anyone know that? Oh, you know this music?
I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I know it.
Fair enough then. All right. So top of the round. First up is Trilly. Trilly, what are you going to do?
Trilly is first going to move to a position where she hopefully see it. Presuming I can't from this.
Yep. Right now you can't. I will say for the moment though, at the turn of the moment, Del, you're still back here, just for the record.
Wait, where am I? I'm still back.
You're back over here because basically the initiative is happening before you've moved.
Oh,
just for the record.
all right.
If I move over here, can I see them?
Yes.
We will go there then. Trilly will use a bonus action for Hunter's Mark, and then she will shoot.
Alright, so you're attacking with your bow. Alright, make an attack roll, please.
Yeah. I will waste it with my crossbow.
Let's see. First fight. Here we go.
10.
No, 10 does not hit. You fire the shot, but you
higher than it.
But you fire the shot, and it goes right through where the head of the smoke is. It does no effect at all, and it just glances up briefly, and it just responds in response, going, "Who dares invade my master's lair?"
I think I know how to get rid of this
Use
thing.
my inspiration.
All right. Oh, you're going to re-roll it.
Yeah.
Go for it then. Re-roll.
I am inspired to save my good friend Magnus.
Aww. 11.
Not that.
No, that still doesn't hit.
What?
Bollocks.
All right.
I gave it the old college try.
No harm there. All right. Okay, so is that it for your turn?
Trilly is done.
Okay, next up, Zelion, what are you gonna do?
Okay, well, I didn't expect to be this far back, to be honest.
Well, basically, at the moment you were. I'll tell you what. I'll say for the sake of this, you are here at the minute. That's the best I can do for you.
Okay, can I still see the hand?
Right now you can see the hand. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna throw my dagger at the hand, hoping it will release Magnus.
Okay. Make a dexterity attack roll, please.
Okay, so I put in my dexterity, right?
Yes.
To
4? Nope, that 4, that does not. You fire the shot, but because of the distance and you're worried to hit your friend, you fire the shot and it goes whizzing over both the pairs of hands and it sticks into the bookshelf.
Come on, really?
At least it's in the bookshelf.
Jesus. Yeah, at least it's not in my head.
Uh,
Which should still be armored, actually.
At the moment, no, you didn't put it back up again yet. So you've still got
Okay.
normal at the moment and you're grappled, so you can't.
No.
okay,
I
okay,
have like a
okay,
helmet
hold-
on.
okay, hold up. Does he have any inspiration? Does he get? Okay, so hold up. I'm
I do have an inspiration dice. If you
gonna
want
use my bonus action to hold up. How? Wait. Okay, hold up.
So
How
if you're going for bardic inspiration, that's a different dice compared to the normal inspiration dice. So it's an extra dice for them.
Okay, is that? Okay, wait. How far? Okay, how far away am I?
I'd say if you're going for inspirational, it could still work.
Okay, Okay, so I cast bardic inspiration on. Far away, is Magnus.
Magnus is right here.
I'm just trying to. Okay.
40 feet.
Okay, Magnus does. Okay, Magnus does not have any inspiration die, right?
I have one.
No,
Wait, I
no,
thought-
he's got the inspiration from the DM, but not the bardic inspiration. That's a separate dice.
Okay, I'm
Alright.
gonna give Magnus. I'm gonna give Magnus my bardic inspiration just in case.
Okay, so Zelion, as you wave your hands, you sort of place one hand on your chest and you fling one hand forward. And as you give a little gist, you basically sort of give a song of inspiration to Magnus to see if he can try to do something. Alright, is that it for your turn?
Yeah. Can I still move, or is that all I can do?
You can still, I'll say you can still move.
I'm going. Okay, I am going to move. Okay. Okay, so I'm probably. So I can. So let's see. How far can?
He's 40 feet.
Hold up. 30 feet.
He's 40.
That's 30 feet right there.
Okay.
Right where the
Okay.
2 squares to the left of me.
Oh. Okay. I'm actually. Okay. Hold up. Where? No, that's too far. Okay. I'm
Right
going.
there is 30 feet.
Right. I'm gonna. Okay. So I'm going to move. Okay. I'm going to move over to the. So let's see. Oh wait. Hold up. How far is that? Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. That's within range. I'm gonna go over to Trilly and just try to just maybe search the desk on my next move, see if I can find out any information on this golem thing.
Okay, fair enough then. Alright, next up, it's Magnus. What are you going to do?
I can still use my non-dominant hand, right? Because I'm a warrior.
Yes, you can, but it is going to be attack at disadvantage.
I'll take it. I'm going to try and cut
You
this
can-
thing's
you-
hand.
Are you going to try to cut the hand, or are you going to try to break out of it?
I mean, I have iron dagger wide. I could just use the dagger.
Are you using my dagger or your dagger?
My
No.
dagger. I bought one already. I gave you yours back. I bought a dagger, a crossbow, and a short sword. That's the
Mine's
last place
embedded
we're
in the
at.
bookshelf right beside you.
Guys, please, can we focus?
Right. I will use my dagger.
Okay, so you're going to try to cut the hand off. Okay, because you're using your non-dominant, make a strength attack roll at disadvantage.
So roll
Just
twice.
remember,
and get...
roll twice, take the lower one, but you do have your inspiration die, and you do have the bardic to add. If you want to.
I will use the inspiration die.
Okay, you got an inspiration, so which one are you re-rolling?
Actually, I'll use the bardic inspiration.
Okay, so bardic.
I'm saving that inspiration dice.
Del, I believe that is it? He rolls a d6.
Okay. Hold up. Bardic inspiration. Let me look this up. Okay. As a creature other than you within 60 feet that can hear you gains an inspiration die 1d6 for 10 minutes. The creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay, so once
This
you've
can be
used.
added after seeing.
Okay, so once you've used it, it's gone whether this works or not.
Roger that.
Okay, this can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
6.
So 6. So 5 plus 6, so it's 11. 11 does not hit.
Damn it.
So you go for the swing, and it just bounces off the metal hand.
Oh, great. I think I just pissed it off. But I do think I realized how to get this thing to stop.
Hey, hold on. Where's the wait? What was the 15 for?
But basically, he had to re-roll twice because he's using his non-dominant hand, so it's disadvantage.
Oh, right.
I wish
right.
the last one would have been 20.
By the way, as you do this, Mugbeard outside actually does hear something. Mugbeard outside, you actually do hear the sound of the click and the sound of something moving from within. It is quite faint, but you do hear it.
Don't you dare, you son of a...
Fair enough.
I'll
Alright.
open a beer and just drink something.
Fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Alright, next up, it's Ursula. Ursula's first turn, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, and I
hearing
already
anyone
have a
shout,
plan for
so-
this, but I don't know how to do it. So somebody help me. I'm planning on using one of my advantages is grappling, because I have the feet grappler on my character. So I thought what I was gonna do is I was gonna run up over here and try and grapple with the creature to try and free Magnus.
So basically, you're gonna try and pull Magnus out of the grip.
Exactly.
I'll say I'll allow it, and but that will count as your action, but you can either make a strength check with advantage, or both you and Magnus can both make separate strength checks, if you wish to do that.
I can do a strength check. I'm fine with that.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
So how does this work then?
So you need to move. So roll a d20, add your strength modifier, and that will be
With my
your
proficiency bonus, right?
Don't forget to move your token.
I add my
I'll just go
proficiency
over
on
here.
top of that, right?
Wait, what's that?
So-
Sorry, Magnus?
I add proficiency on top of that, right? Because my
Uh,
strength is a proficiency.
Yes. Well, actually,
Oh,
here's
so
the
it's a
thing.
plus.
If you both,
It's a
if you-
plus
if you-
5.
Yeah, if you both do separate, the proficiency works. If it's gonna be advantage, Ursula's only matters.
Hey! High roll for once!
20.
Yay!
23. Alright, so, with that, as you feel the hand of Ursula touch you, Magnus, you look over briefly, and you can see this smile of the rogue that you slammed a moment ago by saying you don't trust, as she grabs hold of you and
This may
pulls
change
with
my
your
mind.
other hand, and he's going to try to make a strength to keep hold of the grapple.
Did she make a-
Yeah,
wait, did-
not a lot could beat a 23.
Sorry, Ursula, you need to make a strength check as well, by the way, sorry.
Where is advantage? Because advantage, I
it'd be under
don't have
proficiency.
for strength.
Then if you don't have anything for a strength bonus, then that means you just roll a d20 as normal.
Just a
Ursula.
roll? Okay, fine.
Yeah, if you have...
There we go.
15! Jesus Christ!
Another high roll!
Yes!
You are...
My plan worked!
Oh boy, so in this scenario, let's find out. Natural 1!
Yeah! Not only did we...
So,
Oh.
the armor, not expecting this, sort of loses his grip for a moment and just looks over at you. And with
I'm back.
Okay, so that's your action.
I apologize.
Yeah, it's so that's your action, Ursula. So is there anything else you want to do? You still technically have, going through movement there, you still have 15 feet of movement.
Okay, I think I'm gonna use an attack for this one.
Right now, the armor is currently in the path. Actually, I'll say I'll allow it, but at the moment it is sort of still a bit concealed. But I'll say I'll allow it. So
That's fine, because the one that I'm gonna use doesn't involve me going near it.
Well, technically,
Well, any more than I already am.
Well, technically you're you're right in front of it in a way, diagonal.
Yeah, because what I was gonna do was I'm gonna do a firebolt.
Well, because you're right in front of it, it's going to be disadvantage.
Oh, okay, that won't work then.
Yeah, spells at close range are disadvantage.
Let's do an unarmed strike then.
Okay, so you're not going to attack without it, so roll a d20 and add your strength modifier. And if this hits, it's only going to be 1 damage.
For unarmed strike, I also have 1 bludgeoning. Is that a? Oh wait, that's damage type. Never mind.
Yes.
Yeah, this. So that's. Shoot. 0 up there. There we go.
11. No, 11. What's with all these 11s today?
It's almost like its armor class is 12.
No one knows yet. All right, so you go for the attack.
The panic in your voice told me everything I
and you
needed to
bang
know.
your hand on it, and it hurts like heck.
Ah, son of a mother!
All right, you can still move if you wish, or you can stay there.
I'll back up a little bit. Let's
All
see.
right, so you have 15 feet of movement, so just be aware, 1 square on the tile counts as 5, so technically each tile is 10 feet by 10 feet.
Okay, I'm just gonna move to like this other side of the trash bin.
All right, so that's all for your turn.
Yep, that's it.
All right, next up, it's the animated armor. So the armor, noticing this, is actually going to go through, because no one noticed this. It didn't just open here. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Uh-oh.
25,
What?
and
Oh, no.
30. Noticing,
I can only have 30.
noticing the grapple was released by the little rogue, it's gonna make an attack on the rogue.
Excuse
no.
me,
I've
I'm
been
not little.
spared?
I'm 5'10.5". I'll have you fucking know.
All right, well, it's gonna make an attack
I
roll.
put two
It's
in
gonna-
half.
So it actually gets 2 melee attacks, and it's gonna make 2 slams against you. So,
Oh no.
let's find out.
I'm gonna.
So first up is 7. So what's your armor class?
My armor class is 12.
Nope, so that
Oh.
one doesn't hit. So it whoosh swings with the first. You dodge out the way. That is exactly 12, so that hits.
How much of damage do I
well,
take then?
You're going to take whatever the d6 is, so let's find out. So you take 8 points of damage.
Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
it basically it gets a 6-sided dice plus 2. So noticing you, it swipes with the hand and bashes you right in the side of the face. And with that, the armor looks up and goes, "Leave if you wish to live." And with that, that's going to end its turn. So top of the round, Zelion, you're up next.
What? Wait, isn't Trilly first?
Oh, Trilly, you're right. Sorry, I looked over and saw Zelion's symbol. I forgot it's hidden by something. Yes, sorry. Trilly, go. Sorry.
Hello. Right. Really is going to back the hell up, so yeah, that looks like a nice safe distance. Has anyone actually damaged the armor yet?
Right now, no. It has not taken a single hit point.
I was afraid of that. Right.
Yeah. What good is your mark if it doesn't hit anything, boy?
Damn it! Right, Trilly is going to aim, which hopefully it's a nice big target, and fire!
Okay, make an attack
I'm
roll.
the teacher, doesn't work. There we go.
19. 19 does hit.
Oof.
Alright,
Thank you, God.
Make an attack roll, please.
Thank the Wild Mother for that. So that's a 1d8
Yeah.
plus 1d6 plus
Yeah.
3.
By the way, just for the record, so you guys know, its armor class is 18.
Oh, what?
It's 18!
Roll well, damn it!
I am not joking.
Chris, I'm going to murder you later.
Wait. That's an armor class of what?
18.
It's the same armor class as me?
Pretty much, it looks like.
Okay.
You made a clone of me, dude.
Nope.
Let's try it again.
So Trilly.
19!
13 points of damage. So realizing your last shot, you realize that the spiritual head won't take a hit. You aim your arrow straight at the chest and fire, and you shoot right into a square pocket that is sort of sat there. And you actually see it slowly go. "Urgh." It sort of stumbles a little forward, but then slowly gets back up, and it glares right at you.
Oh.
Okay. Anything else, Trilly?
No, that's all I can do for now.
Okay, so next up, Zelion, you're up next.
Oh. Okay. So okay. So close the armor is. I can't realize that the armor thing is kind of close. So I just kind of. Okay, where can I go from here? Hold up. How far is?
Yeah, basically you base it where its feet is. So right now it is about 15 feet away from you.
Oh, all right. So, so a part of me wants to take the risk and look through the desk for anything to stop it. But at the same time, I don't want to risk getting killed. So I just kind of move. So I move a bit closer to Trilly, like right about.
Okay, I'll say right now, by the way, from a bit, not yet.
Wait, will moving count as an action?
No, moving is a separate thing. If you want to either search the desk or attack him, that will count as an action. Or it should say on your D&D Beyond what classifies as an action.
Okay, what? Okay, my action. What? Okay, so attack, cast a spell, dash, disengage, dodge, grapple, help, hide, improvise. Wait, help? Okay. Search.
Does anybody like my friend?
Push.
It's an overpowered strength.
Just for the record, this guy's classed as easy. For the record,
Easy?
this is easy.
Okay, so I'm going. Okay, so
doodle do.
okay, so I kind. So okay, I decide to Okay, so I decide to abandon the task of looking up this armor for now, just to get some relatively safe, just to get some relatively good distance away from it.
Okay.
And let's see, and okay, I will take out one of my glass slivers and cast Cloud of Daggers on the armor.
Okay, so Zelion, you grab hold of the glass shard, and in a similar motion that you had before, you flick the glass towards it, and you watch as a cloud of smoke appears right where it stands. And you
all right. Okay, anybody who's within range, get out of the way!
Yeah.
That would be me.
Well,
That would probably be me too.
Actually, right now, the only one who's in range of it is Ursula, as well as the armor.
Oh. So,
Alright.
The problem is, if Magnus wants to get out of there, he might have to go.
Wait. I got an idea. I have a very good idea, too.
Just to confirm, by the way, the heads up, if I forgot to mention, when the arrow clanked against the armor, Mugbeard, that's when you hear the sound of the fight. You just hear faintly.
Well, time for me to rush in.
Okay.
So
I'll say for this scenario, you make a dash in. And right now, I'd say you can... I'll say just for the sake of this, make a dexterity save to see if you can try and leap over the wood that's blocking the door while this is going on. Just so you can either say if you're going to go straight in through now, or you're going to do it now. So we'll just see what happens here.
Okay, meanwhile, I'm going to move out of the way, so...
How much... It's not your turn. Well, actually, technically, 18, yeah, you just leap over it. Right, now... So is that all for your turn, by the way, Del?
I'm still in range of the Cloud of Daggers, mind you.
I will use my bonus action to cast Bardic Inspiration on Ursula.
Okay. So, Ursula, you
Just
listen...
so that she doesn't die.
Fair enough. Okay. So is that all for your turn?
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Now, technically, you two got the same rolls. So you two can decide who goes first. Whenever the numbers come up together on initiative, you two, when it comes up to your rolls, you two can decide between the two of you who wants to make the move of that turn before the other.
Also, Chris, I'd recommend just putting up the Cloud of Daggers.
Yep, you're right. Sorry. Almost forgot. I got it. Okay, there. Okay. So, Ursula and Magnus, who's making the first move?
I'll flip a coin for it.
You can go first if you want. It's the turn order anyways.
Okay, just to confirm as well, Ursula is not in the range. She can see it, but that's all she can see.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is that opening still there?
It is, yes. So,
I go through the opening.
Okay, so I'll just draw this so you guys can see it here. The opening that you can see is essentially... that.
Alright, yeah, I go through the door.
Okay, so you go through those, just, each square's 5 feet. So when you go in there, all you see is just a large darkened room. That's all you can see.
I do have a torch on me.
Up to you. Are you wanting to check it, or you just...
Wait, do you have dark vision?
I do. I don't need the torch. I do have dark vision. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
I use my dark... Oh, I can see the dark, because I just walked in and it's basically clear.
So you look...
I look around the room.
Yeah. Okay, so That will count as your action if that's what you're gonna do.
Can I roll actually a perception check?
That will count as the action, but yeah, if you want to do it, go ahead.
I'll roll a perception check.
Okay, make a perception check, please.
Don't forget to move your token, please.
Well, unless he's looking from there, it's up to him. Alright, so 5 feet of the movement. Okay, make your roll.
Perception is a +1. Alright. I accidentally just full screened it. I feel like an old man. An 18? Oh!
12. Okay. As you look inside, you see what looks like bits of oil that are scattered on the ground. But what you also do see is you do see what looks like a small, round, sort of like a mat, if you will. But this is actually the mat that you saw. This is actually where the armor was standing the whole time.
This is interesting.
But that's
I can't.
That's all you can see.
I have an idea how to stop this thing, and I'm glad I went inside that door. So I can't destroy the mat right now. I can't. Can I light my torch?
If you wanna. Well, actually, no. You used your action to look around, so no, it won't count.
I don't have. I used my other. And guess what I used? I already used my action surge, so I can't do that. Yeah. So yeah, that's the end of my.
Okay.
Other than what? Yeah, that's the end of my turn because I have an idea how to destroy this thing.
Okay, I will say at this point, Mugbeard, are you still rushing in?
Yes.
Okay, so Mugbeard, you rush through and you arrive at the entrance, and you can see from your sight, you see the sight of Trilly standing close to the bookshelf that you see standing before you.
Hello.
So at this point, Zelion,
Have no fear, Mugbeard's here.
Why did I totally just get scared?
All right. So that's off. So next up on the round, it's Ursula.
Oh boy, I already had the 1d20 up and ready
Should
to.
I roll for initiative?
You'll roll for initiative after the armor has done its attack.
Enough?
Alright, first off, I'm gonna move away from the armor about, let's see, 10, 15 feet. So around here.
So basically where you were before.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
And then, let's see, Firebolt. I think I'm gonna do my Firebolt.
Alright, make your D20 attack, please. So I believe that is your, roll a, so it's a D20 plus your, going through the top of my head. I know what I'm doing, Davey! I know what I'm doing! I had everything ready to go. This is what annoys me. I finally had everything ready this time. That's a warlock. That's not what I'm looking for. That's sorcerer.
Wizard is what you need.
Yeah. Oh, you're okay. Yeah. So, it is a. So your attack. So you roll a d20, and you.
Okay.
And you roll your proficiency bonus and your intelligence modifier added to it.
So wait.
So roll a d20, add your proficiency if this is magic, which technically you are.
Okay,
proficiency. Oh wait, you're using and then you add your intelligence modifier.
+2, and then intelligence modifier is that, I think. Okay. Hope this is right.
So we'll find out. 20, yeah, okay, yeah, that hits. So your fireball, what's the attack on that?
Firebolt is +4. It's a hit. It's a.
No, okay, no, sorry. When you do fireball, you add plus. Oh wait, +4 because you proficiency. Yeah, okay. So regardless, it still hits. So what's the attack on it exactly? What's the attack proficiency on it exactly? Or the attack.
Is a VS, which is a voice and.
No, not that. I mean, like, what's the damage on it?
Damage roll.
Yeah.
Damage roll. Oh, it's a D10.
Okay. Let me look at it. It was firebolt or fireball?
Firebolt
Okay.
with a B-O-L-T.
Yep, so on a hit, the target takes 1d10 fire damage. Okay, yep, so roll a d10 and just take it as it is. Burn the infidel. 5 points of fire damage. So with a shock of fire, you basically hold out the dagger that you normally use, and with that, you conjure up a small beam of fire from it. And with it, you pull the dagger back and flick forward, almost like you're slashing with the dagger. And with that, a fireball comes straight out and hits the armor square in the chest. It is looking kind of bad right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Right now.
So with that, it's now the armor's turn.
Still in the cloud of daggers.
Yeah. Does it get it when it starts its turn or when it ends its turn?
Okay, a creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
So it takes d4 right now.
Okay, 4d4 slashing damage.
Wait,
so
4d4?
that's what it says on here.
Oh fuck! That's more than I thought. No.
I used this on the Knolls.
Okay, sorry, I forgot it was 4 times. Okay, go on.
Well, I might not have to do my thing. I might not have to use my plan after all.
Nice one, wow.
Hold up. Do I have? Yeah, it's just 4d4.
Don't
Okay.
count your chickens before they hatch, fellas.
Shit, she is right. 4d4. Fuck.
Why you don't stand in the cloud of pointy thing?
10 points of damage. So, as it slowly gets up and gets ready to move, Zelion, you click your fingers and you watch as an assortment of daggers skewer it right in the chest. It is on its last legs.
Well, awesome.
It is not quite there, but it's actually going to move. And noticing all this, it is actually going to make a line for Magnus.
Oh no!
So Magnus, it's actually going to make 2 melee attacks on you.
Oh boy!
So,
Hopefully it doesn't roll higher than an
all
18. Because we have exactly the same armor class.
Natural 20 for the first one!
Fuck!
Oh shit!
I'm taking my first bit of damage this round. Jesus.
Technically that's 22, so that is a d6, and because it's a crit, it is going to double the 6 and then add 2.
I got 31 HP.
Let's find out.
Thankfully.
Okay, that is a 4 double, that's 8, so that's 10 points of bludgeoning damage. So, no, you looking at this mat, you fail to realize it. And
I lost a quarter of my
So just as you turn around, whack! Right into the face!
Did I get knocked back or something?
No, you're just still there. It's just 10 points. So now it's going to... So at this point, it's going to... So a second attack. That is a 17.
Oh, 1 below!
Ooh.
1 below!
So this
I
time-
got lucky.
So this time you're ready for it. And this time you dodge out of the way before it strikes. And it looks at you and goes... Leave. It is barely just being able to speak. So at this point... okay, Mugbeard, I would like you to roll initiative.
Kick its ass.
Technically, he has to. So we had 20, 13, 2 11s, and a 7. A 10. So you are technically so you're before that. Okay, so top of the round, Trilly, you're up.
Okay, having seen this beast hit one of my friends, I am pissed.
Oh boy.
I'm
And
still
I'll
burned.
respond in the usual manner, with a crossbow.
All right, make an attack roll. 16. No, 16 does not hit. So whack! You
Dead
hit it.
still, you little bastard!
You managed to just hit a shoulder plate of it, which is still heavily armored, but it still stands there looking straight at Magnus.
I'll shoot again on my next.
Alright, so that's it for your turn?
Yep.
Alright, next up, Zelion, you're up!
Okay, question before I do. Okay, so question before I do this. Could I run and draw out a weapon while I'm running towards it?
I take it you want to
Or
go...
would that? Huh?
I take it you want to go for like a dagger or something?
Okay, my dagger is currently embedded in the bookcase.
Okay, I get what you want to do. I think I get what you want to do. Just tell me exactly what you want to do, and I'll tell you if you can do it.
Okay, so I want to draw out either my rapier or my short sword and use it. And I want to draw my rapier or short sword while I'm running, and then use it to attack the armor.
I'll say because it's not looking at you and not your primary focus, I'll allow it this time. But I will ask you to make. Let's see, make a. Actually, you know what? I'll say you won't get the check. Just you can roll and make the attack roll, but you have to tell me what you're attacking with.
Okay, just let me take. Okay, so let me
People in the chat are saying, "What if the dwarf gets the final blow?"
Okay, I'm going to attack with the rapier.
Are you moving to it though?
I run right up towards it, drawing my rapier, and then.
Are you actually jumping on the table?
Does that count as the action, or?
No, but you will have to make a dex check, but if you fail it, it will stop your movement, so you won't reach it.
Okay, I'm not going to.
So, you'd have to move one space.
I'm not going to go to the table, I'm just running right up to, I'm just going over the scrap, going over the scraps,
okay.
and attacking it while it's not looking.
Okay, make an attack roll, please.
Okay, so my attack roll is with the rapier is 1d8 plus 2.
No, that's your damage, not your attack.
Wait, the attack. What's the attack?
So, with a rapier, I believe that so you're attacking with a rapier. So that is a d20 plus your dexterity.
I also have proficiency in this weapon.
So that means you add your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so plus 2 dex and my proficiency, right?
So that would be plus 4 then, technically.
And, yep.
9, no. As you strike, you aren't quite in the same grip to get it, and you swipe at an armored part of its leg, and it does nothing.
Come on! Oh, come on!
But at this point, it does feel it, and it glances right in your direction.
Oh, thank you. You just got him away from me.
Did he? Alright. Anything else?
Okay, then you try to kill it then!
Oh, I'm playing. I have a plan to kill it.
Is that it for your turn, Zillion?
Well, considering anything else I'm gonna do is gonna suck, then yes, it's my turn.
Alright, next up. Between Magnus and Ursula, who's gonna make the move?
Oh, I need to do this plan.
You go ahead then, if you're gonna do the plan. Do the plan!
Alright, I light my torch and burn the thing it was standing on.
Okay. So, as you drop your torch, you watch the room light up in a whole crimson red. Everyone else can just see this faint red glow, and Zelion, you can't see the fire.
I just get the hell out of Dodge.
I just realized you said a light with you in there.
Yeah, now I walk out the door.
Well, technically you set it alight before you move, so, let's see. I'll say in this scenario, because you set it alight there, I'll say, let's give you a d4 damage.
You know, the thing it was standing on.
Yeah.
As in, I'm still by the door.
Okay, yeah, the thing's a bit further out, so... Well, technically you're standing on where it was.
Wait, I thought the thing was in the back of the room.
No, how do you think it grabbed you when it was right in front of you? So, that is 3 points. You take 3 points of fire damage.
And the fire damage goes away, right?
The fire. Well, technically the room is still there, but as you burn it, as you get rid of this, you actually look and you see, underneath the mat, is an Arcana circle.
Oh no! So I should have just straight up killed the thing.
So that counts as your action, by the way. So is there anything else?
I can still move, right?
Yeah, you can still move.
I'm getting out of there.
Well, technically, it's blocking. It's technically blocking this entrance.
It's another opening. It came out of another opening.
Yeah, you do see the other opening to your right, by the way.
I will go out the other opening.
Okay. Well, you better move then.
It's right there, right? Where the bookshelf is.
No.
It's on the other side by here, over here. It's right here.
I go out there.
Thank you. All right. Is that your turn?
Am I still on fire?
No. The fire only just caught you because you were technically standing on, so you were like, YOLO!
I did not know I was standing on top of it. Yeah, I'm gone.
All
yeah,
right.
That's the end of my turn.
Ursula, you're up next.
Hopefully,
Oh,
hopefully that thing stops moving and just drops.
Let's see. What can I do? I'm over here, so I'm thinking. Oh wait, I could use one of my. I'm gonna throw my dagger at it.
Okay. All right. So if you're throwing the dagger, roll a d20 and add your dex.
Oh. Plus dexterity is 1. Damn it!
3. No. You fire, and similar to how the last one went, it flies over, but instead of sticking into the bookcase, it actually sticks into the wall that's just next to it.
Damn it! I missed.
All right. Is that it for your turn, or is there anything else you can do?
Well, let's see. I think that's it.
All right. Next up, Mugbeard, go.
Oh, looks like I'm going to dash.
Dash. So you're going to dash this. So that's your action. So that's the full 60 feet.
Up.
All right. Where are you moving to?
So I. There.
That's 70 feet.
I think he gets 35 feet because he's a monk, actually.
Oh, okay.
I think. All right. So there, Mugbeard, as you rush up, you actually see the giant suit of armor that's looking over Zelion and is looking down in the direction. And you can see it does look fairly wounded, actually. It is sort of struggling to stand, but it's still able to do something.
Come at me!
So Zelion, at this point, you actually do hear Mugbeard, and you turn around and notice him for the first time.
Mugbeard? What? When did you? Why are you? What?
I already yelled, have no fear, Mugbeard's here.
Alright, so at this point, noticing what happened, it actually looks over at the direction of the flame. It actually does not react to it. And it's actually going to make a swing, because noticing the person who tried to attack it, causing its original prey to get away, it's actually going to look, and it's actually going to make an attack on Zelion.
Ah, crud.
Alright, so it's going to make the double attack. That is a 9 to hit.
An armor class of 13.
Okay, so the first one, whoosh! It just misses you because of its stumbling, and you feel the wind of it brushing past your hair at this point.
Thanks.
Alright, second attack. That is a 15.
Ah, crud.
15 hits, alright, so d6 plus 2.
Still an armor class of 13.
Yep. Okay, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as whack! It smacks you right in the back of the head just as you eat.
Ow! God! Ow!
Alright, so with that ends its
Did
turn.
it send me? Wait, did it send me flying, or am I still
no,
there?
you're still there. Just stumbled you a little forward, but you didn't move anything.
Oh! Ow! 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 Ow!
Alright, top of the round. Go, Trilly!
When Magnus started the fire, we're standing essentially on carpet, right?
Basically, in that room, it was a carpet that was technically used to conceal the Arcana Circle. But you don't know that. All you know is you saw a large lump of fire, but you don't know exactly what happened.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yep. In case you wondered, by the way, the flooring for you guys is pure stone. It's not carpet.
Oh, thank you, God.
So it's actually done. Okay, I'm not going to
I got lucky.
thinking of then. In that case, I will attempt to shoot the beast again.
Alright, make an attack roll, please.
I'll attempt to shoot it right in its shiny metal ass.
Alright. Natural 1! So you fired the shot, however...
No. I would like to point out I am a halfling, and I have halfling luck.
Oh, he does! He's right!
Oh, shit! Wow, we're all using our special abilities today.
Wait, what?
Alright, give me a second.
Basically, actually, yes,
So you
wait.
are a leprechaun.
Alright. Give me 1 second. I'm going to look this up for our beloved little friends here who do not know this. Halfling, that should be on the next page here. That's Tiefling, half-elf. That's a gnome and a dragonborn. Listen to the music. There's a human. There's a halfling. There we go. I found it here. What do I know? I don't know what's there. All right.
Sick beat.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Okay. Let's see. What's your thing again, by the way?
It's the Lightfoot halfling feat known as Lucky.
Lucky. Okay. Lucky. When you roll a 1 on the d20 for an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can re-roll the dice, but you must use the new roll. So he gets another shot! Basically, it means Trilly can never get a natural 1.
Unless
he gets it again.
Yeah, unless he gets it again. So roll again. To think, if you actually stuck with that, I was going to have it shoot Zelion by mistake because he's technically in the way.
Oh, crud!
So you
Please don't kill me!
So, Trilly, roll again, d20.
So by the grace of the Wild Mother and the blessing of Yolanda, 14.
14 does not hit. So you fire the shot, and it just dinks off the bit of the armor. It does stumble a little forward by the surprise, but it does sort of stumble, but it doesn't do anything.
This metal git is getting on my nerves.
I love this guy!
I am my turn.
Oh, Tan Ender! I'm now waiting for someone to suddenly just go, Book it Tan! Got the right music. Alright, next
Yeah,
up. Alright, Zelion, your turn. Draw the card and let's attack. Quick, someone play Mage Power. It's the only way to hit this thing.
Equip it to my bow!
Nani?
So I'm getting annoyed, but okay. So I'm kind of getting annoyed with not being able to hit the. But then I recall that a lot of people were aiming for its chest area, so hold up.
If it's anything to help you out with the weapon, by the way, rapier is a dexterity. Your sword is a strength.
Okay, dexter. Okay,
Cool.
so okay. Wait, how tall? Wait, how tall is this thing compared?
It is technically a medium structure. I just made it bigger so everyone can see where it is. Technically, if you're looking at the size thing, it is just short of 6 foot.
Okay, and I am 5'7".
Just so you know, wherever you aim with the weapon, it doesn't matter.
Does it matter?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm just doing it for dramatic effect.
Okay, so getting frustrated, I will attempt to attack him, going straight, just aiming the rapier straight at its chest.
All right, make an attack roll, please. So d20 plus your dex and because you're proficient.
Okay, so dexterity and proficiency bonus.
Someone's going for roasted pigeon tonight, according to the chat. 15. 15 does not hit, so you strike and ding! Nothing happens again. But it's sort of like a Looney Tunes style. As you strike, you're like, I got it! Why didn't that work? And it just looks down at you and sort of like a Looney Tunes style, like, yes.
Can somebody hit this thing today?
By the way, if it makes you feel any better, if it makes you feel any better, it is generally on its last legs. That is the honest truth.
So this is how hard it would be to kill me.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get the killing blow.
All right. So with that, next up, Magnus and Ursula. Who's making the move?
I will go.
Do you do?
First? I got a plan.
Okay,
I got another
go for it.
plan. Right there. I'm in line with that thing, right?
Not yet. You have to go down another 5 feet, and then you're technically in line.
There you go.
There.
Okay. Yes. Now you're in line.
I notch a bolt on my crossbow.
Oh, Magnus is going for the bow.
It's been a while since this thing's been taken out.
All right. Are you going for the strike?
I am. Would be a plus what?
So the crossbow strength check, and if you're proficiency, add the bonus.
So it's a plus 5.
Woo! Let's see. Is this
Go, go, go! Dang it!
15. No, you fire the shot.
I didn't curse that time,
Yeah,
but
you fire the shot, and unaware you hit the same spot where Zelion hit, and it's then he looks over and he goes, "Get out!"
I think it's getting stronger.
All right, so is that for your
You're up.
turn?
Wait, one more thing. Can I raise my shield?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it this
Can
time.
I raise my shield? Yeah.
Okay, I'll allow it because of how long this is going. I'll say I'll allow it.
Thank you.
For the record, I didn't plan it this long. All right, next up, Ursula, you're next.
I'm about to do another firebolt. How about that?
Going for the firebolt.
The
Okay.
stupid rolls are hurting it. Are killing me here.
Okay.
I did not realize this is how long it would take to kill me.
Just for the record, this guy is classed as challenge 1, so it's classed as easy.
What?
And yet we can't get the
Are you
rolls
just
high.
dumb?
And yet the armor class is so high, we can't get our rolls high
Yeah,
enough.
well, that's the thing. It's got high armor, but its hit points are shit.
Mm.
That's essentially the makeup factor. All right, so you're attacking with the firebolt. So Ursa, that means you roll your proficiency because technically you are, and you add your intelligence modifier with a d20 if you're attacking with the bolt.
Okay. Yep. See, you said intelligence, right?
Intelligence and your proficiency bonus because technically you are part of the Arcana thing.
Okay. Yep. That's. There we go. And boom.
19 hits.
Finally!
19 hits. So roll your damage, which is I believe a d10.
There's 19.
Is this gonna be it? Let's find out. 7 points. How do you want to do this?
Yes!
It's down! Ursula, describe. How do you want to take this guy down?
I pull out my dagger. And I go. Oh, let's see. I need a good speech. I just entered with this group. I'm not gonna let you take them away from me. This is the first time I feel like I really belong somewhere. I'm gonna prepare to fire the bolt. So leave them alone! And I fire right at that alone.
Alright, you fired the shot, and Zelion, you listen to this speech as you're right close to it, and you stand there amazed at the speech. You then turn around as you watch as the bolt fires straight past you, and it catches the beast on fire. The armor then begins to sort of slowly go.
Please tell me it's dead.
And then you watch as this spirit flies out of this giant armor, and the armor then falls flat, completely out of action. It is fully gone.
Yes!
It is fully gone. So with that, the armor clangs right next to Zelion, almost the chest piece, almost just landing right behind him. And at that point, all is quiet, and the only sound you can hear is just the faint sound of wind coming from the small chamber.
Looks like I'm just in time.
You didn't do anything.
Oh, sorry, let me get the right proper music, sorry.
Okay.
Victory theme! Anyone who knows where this is from, congratulations. Alright, so, with that, all is quiet and everything is just completely still.
All right.
Is everyone alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I just spell the cloud of daggers.
Okay, so with that, the dagger, the dagger is gone. Let me see if I can grab it. Poof.
You just moved the rubbish on top of me.
Yeah. When the battle's over, the wind pushes the rubbish over you. No. All right. Now
Okay.
So I didn't need to burn that room down to the ground?
What did you even see? What was even in that room?
Good question. I didn't see anything.
The really
the
good
circle.
loot that doesn't exist anymore.
Having been close to the armor, I had noticed you said there was a spirit flying out of it, right?
the spirit just flies out and essentially just vanishes.
All right. Did I kind of That is.
Somebody got it in the chat, by the way. Yeah, it's from Sonic and the Black Knight. It's the blacksmith song.
Nice.
Just that a spirit flew out of that armor.
I did feel a cold wind.
Hmm. Is the armor still on fire?
The armor is actually completely put out now. You do see that the last little trickle just sort of disappear from the chest, but then it just goes completely still. And then you can see that the armor is actually charred.
Okay, I kind of carefully step over it to get to the bookshelf and grab my dagger that's still embedded in there.
Okay. Do you have your dagger back?
And then I put away my rapier.
Okay.
That was embarrassing.
Just
I'll
the
walk
last
over
thing-
there and get my dagger as well.
Okay. I kind of leap over the armor again. If anybody wants to salvage this thing for scraps or whatever, just go ahead and do that. I'm going over to these potions, see if I can get...
Just goes back there. Okay. So, Mugbeard, with you entering this room, by the way, this is the first time you're seeing this room, and you just see this sight of alchemy all around you.
Cool.
That's all he gets. Okay, so
Really?
Mugbeard... Oh,
Sorry, monkey.
No, it's okay. I was just getting Mugbeard. You do get the sense of the mint smell that was smelled by Zelion earlier, but it's not as strong due to the fact of it being out. So, in other words, it's basically gotten weaker because the fire's not sort of cooking it. But it's essentially a smaller, faint smell.
I've come up with a new recipe.
You don't even know what it... You don't even know... You don't even know what it is, Mugbeard.
Smells like mint.
Yeah, I know. Can you... Hey, how good are you with potions?
You can make a medicine check.
I'm better at brewing.
Okay. But like, alchemy, potion making. Are you familiar with that? If you know how to make beer or whatever, then you know how... I need something about potions.
It's different ingredients, I guess.
Well, can you help me out try to figure out what these potions are?
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
If you want to do that. Trilly, what did you say you were doing?
Trilly basically wants to go back to what she was doing before we were rudely interrupted by a big metal bastard.
I was so waiting for that thing to happen, just for the record. I was sat here going, come on, you fat fuck. Do it.
Wait, what did Bugby do?
I was trying to make the Family Guy reference. You know, the, stand between these logs for a free hat. Well, that's a no-brainer. Who's laughing now? I got my hat. Alright, okay, so Trilly, remind me, are you just checking on the stones?
Trilly basically wants to examine the stones, see if any of them are magical and or valuable.
Okay. I'll say, based on your knowledge of nature, you at least can tell which one is a small-cut ruby, a small-cut sapphire, a small-cut emerald,
Emerald, you say?
a small-cut diamond,
Diamond, you say?
and it is also... Get through my notes. You also...
Is there a pearl in the mix?
A what, sorry?
Well, you said ruby, sapphire, emerald, and diamond. Is there a pearl in the mix?
No, but there might be a platinum if you ask nicely.
Steven Universe reference, really?
Wild armor! What animated armor appear? Go! Keep attacking! It's not working!
Goddamn Golurk!
It's a golem!
Random question.
Oh,
Can I ask-
Golrook, that's what it is.
So, can I roll a perception check on the armor to see if it's still intact?
Sure, go ahead.
More intact. More like it can it be repaired?
I'll say make a perception check, just because.
Yeah, I got.
Okay.
Because honestly, if it's plate armor, I'm getting out of this shit. I'm getting out of this armor.
Okay, so
It's mine.
So Trilly, so
Yeah.
you obviously got those stones there. Mugbeard, did you make your roll on the potion check? I need you to make either a medicine or
15.
so make a medicine or arcana, Mugbeard.
Okay.
Yeah, Trilly's going to basically eye up the stones, notice which ones are valuable, and then scoop the entire lot into a bag.
Wait, by the lot, you want about all of them?
Yeah.
So every 16 stone.
All 18 of them, yeah. They look cool.
Okay, fair enough.
You know what? Take the stand as well.
Okay, Mugbeard, with a 13. Being from the monastery, you're not exactly too familiar. However, based on the amount of travelers who have come across your temple at least once or twice, you do at least know that, from your looks of things, you can at least tell that the black potion that's brewing is not safe.
Oh, the black potion is not safe. I'll take the other one.
So
Okay, wait, what?
There's a blue and a
Wait,
red.
which potion?
There's a blue and a red one.
Okay. I'll take. Okay, so if the black one's not safe, I'll take the blue one.
Okay, and I'm drinking the red one.
Okay.
Do not drink it! Do not drink it!
He's
That
drinking-
kills you!
Why am I getting a matrix
He's
filled up?
He's declared. You take the red potion.
Am I roboting anyone else? Anyone?
No.
You're by me.
You're fine on me. All right.
I'm making sure.
So Mugbeard. So as you look over the potion, you go bottoms up, and you just pour it right in front of a slightly shocked Zelion, who before can even get a chance to stop you, just watches in a mixture of surprise and fear as you begin to chug.
It's the best way to know what it is.
Jesus Christ.
So as you pour the potion down your throat, at first, nothing happens. A while goes by. Nothing happens. A little longer goes by. And nothing happens.
Okay,
Well, looks like it's nothing.
okay, I take
You're
the.
supposed to dip your finger in it.
Okay, I grab the blue potion and try put it whatever if there's a cork for the for whatever bottle it's in.
Okay.
Do you want me to test that one as well?
No, do not drink this, please. No, let's avoid drinking unknown potions, okay?
Okay, so for the moment, Zelion, write down unknown potion blue.
Okay. Okay, so
And I'd like to point out that just at this moment, just as you plug the cork in, Mugbeard, you begin to feel your stomach start to slowly heat up.
Oh no! Oh,
You slowly feel it start to
interesting.
get warmer and warmer. At first, it feels like you've just had a nice hot soup, and it feels rather nice. But then, it slowly starts to get hotter within you. And hotter still. Until then, it actually begins to be an unbearable pain. You fall to your knees and you put your arms around your stomach, almost like you're having a large stomach cramp. And you slowly begin to sweat buckets. As of this moment,
I have a feeling
As
he's
a-
gonna have to start rolling for a new character.
as you have done this, I'd like to point out that you have been poisoned.
But I've got a resistance against poison.
Yeah, that's true, which is why I'm glad I have to say it anyway, but you do take some damage from it, though. You do take, technically, I need to get my dice, it is a d12.
Worth it.
You would say that.
You take 11 points of burning damage, and as of
Damn.
this point, you are unable to eat or drink for the next 12 hours.
Oh
As you
shit!
feel the heat slowly burn your stomach, and then you feel the heat numb your tongue in the process.
Worth it.
You hear from just this faint mumble of like, "That's it."
oh gosh.
I'm going to drink
Weird.
so much beer in front of you, and it'll be ridiculous.
Where are you going to get the beer from?
Oh, remember those casks I said I'd pay your apprentice in?
Yeah. Well, he's an
All right.
idiot. You won't get it.
So, okay.
I might.
So, is there Cutler with a hashtag worth it?
Nice.
All right. So, is anyone doing anything else while we're here?
Okay.
Actually, is the room still burning?
The room is slowly beginning to calm down. Oh, sorry, I almost forgot your armor check. Did you roll your check for the armor, by the way? You got is that the 15?
Yeah, I rolled a 15.
15. Okay. Your experience being in the forces, you do look and you can tell that this armor is quietly made. But the thing is, you can tell that this armor wasn't exactly made for an orc size, so for you, it's unable to be worn. However, despite being charred, it has a relatively suitable thing. But if you were to sell it or wear it, it wouldn't be the full quality it would be normally. But that's all you can tell.
Damn.
You can't tell exactly how badly it is.
So it can't fit me, and even though it's plate.
Yeah. Well,
But it's plate.
It's a medium-sized armor. You're kind of a big character.
So, alright, it's plate armor, right?
To be specific, yes.
Okay, that means it's worth a lot. I'm gonna take it.
Okay. Just remember, it's damaged, so it's not quite the same value.
I'm still taking it.
Alright.
Again, it's plate armor, and it's cost 2,300 just to get that.
Okay. Well. Okay. So Mugbeard's not on the verge of dying or anything, right?
He just took 11 points of damage. That's all he's taken.
Oh, which means suspicious about the other one.
Are you able to move?
Oh yeah, it's just a bit. Ow.
Okay, so
I think my tongue is frozen. You better not move again. 10 points to anyone who knows that reference.
how many hit points does he currently have?
Mugbeard?
19.
What?
19 points.
Armor worth?
You have 19 points currently?
Just Slytherin, yes.
Okay, now seriously, please someone tell
He
me.
has 19 left.
Not on the verge of dying, so
No.
I'm going to just kind of rummage through this pile of whatever the heck this is to.
Okay. All right, so that is another pile of papers and books. Make an investigation check. While Zelion is doing that, is anyone else doing anything else?
I just did. Actually, I looked up the cost for the plate armor, and it's 1,500 gold pieces, which means I could probably sell this for 1,000.
Well, you never know. All right, Zelion, 15. You look through. You do find a couple of recipes and things like that for potions. They are written in a bunch of different languages, though. You do recognize one. There is one there that you can read, as it is written in Elvish. And is it actually a potion? And it's actually a formula for what's called a sapphire regret.
The sapphire regret. I'm gonna kind of look at this recipe, see what it does.
Okay. I can tell you right now that potion is basically a powerful potion of splash damage. You throw it at someone, and they will take acidic damage of D12. Plus, if they can be burned, then they are set as they're basically classed then as ignitable. So if they take any fire damage, it will add an extra +2. So essentially, you have got yourself a giant bottle of flammable liquid.
So wait, is that what the blue potion is?
That is what the blue potion is. Yes.
Okay, so
Okay.
is this a legit potion?
It's not a legit one. This is one I made.
Okay.
I worked with a friend for this one, so he said it's fine. But just be aware, though, you have to throw the whole potion to use it, so it is a one-use item.
Okay, can you send me the info for this so that I know what to put in for the unknown?
All right.
So I know what to.
I'll put that. I'll send it to you after the stream. Ursula said he's gonna go check the boiler.
That's right. I've already done that.
Okay, so
I'm right here.
Okay, that's
recipe away. Wait, just to keep the info.
Okay. Also, by the way, there is one other thing you do find there, but I'll get to you in just a sec.
Okay.
Please tell me someone found a health potion.
We'll find out. All right. So Ursula, you look over at the large boiler machine you see before you. This is the first time you've seen one, but based on your at least knowledge when you have ransacked a couple of places like this before, this is the first time you've come across essentially a heating chamber. This is essentially what is used to turn solids into basically either like a liquid or a gas. It is essentially used to make anything that's a solid into something a little bit more usable, I think is a word to put it.
Interesting. Does it work, though? I look around and see if I can find, like, a panel or something.
I'll say for the context of time, there is a notch where you can put some fire if you have one. Well, basically, you find two gaps. One of them is for a solid. The other one is used for a fire.
Okay. I'm not gonna mess with it.
Okay. Zelion, as you look through the papers, though, you do find something of interest that catches your eye and is written in common.
I look. Okay, I take a look at it.
All right, I need to get my music for this. Where's my music? I need to find my proper music for this one. Where the fuck has it gone? I had it right here. Ah, here it is. Okay. All right. So you look over, and what you see on this, it is labeled with one word at the top. Dry.
Huh. Is that the only word on there?
It's up to you. Do you want to read it?
I would like to read it, yes.
Okay. I've been working on this one. All right. So, based on what you see, because of you being a bard, you recognize by the layout of the sentences, it is a poem, or rather, an incantation of some kind.
Interesting.
The wording works as follows. To conjure the voice of beasts and bugs, to tame the voices of lords and thugs, to bring a light of command and trust, a recipe is here, follow you must.
Alright, can you send me this info?
Oh no, I'm reading this out just for the sake of passing it here, so don't worry, I'll send it to you guys afterwards if you want to have a read of this yourself.
Alright, because it's kind of hard to keep up.
Alright,
Yeah,
if you need me to
please.
skip, okay, I'll read it again slowly, just there's a bit more to it, but I'll read it slowly.
Okay.
Conjure the voice of beasts and bugs,
Okay.
to tame the voices of lords and thugs.
This is of. Okay.
You can even write as a note form if you want, just like an abbreviation, and I'll send you it properly if you wish. It's up to you. To bring a light of command and trust. A recipe is here. Follow you must.
Interesting.
To prevent your home's extermination. Yeah, there's more to this. To prevent your home's extermination. Just follow and create this simple invention. A pot of blood spilled by blades, of insects proud, tough, and brave. Next mix a gem found of the earth. The golden coal is required for this staff's birth. A simmering pot, and mix the mix strong with the colors obtained of the ancient ones. Ancient beings, beasts of destruction, of which are life and lies construction. From bad, then good, to create. Assemble then before we walk through Hell's Gate. Guardians of Azzy, Esto Kalu, Strong felt catalyst and Porum too. Unite as one within twilight's glow to cast the rage amongst the foe. And then there's a paragraph afterwards that you can't read as it's written in Dragovian.
More Dragovian.
But there is one word but that you can read and is written in common. The word at the end of the paragraph. Ubonet.
Okay, Ubonet.
Yubonet.
Is that like a signature?
On the layout, you can tell it's at the end of a sentence. But what you do see on there, there's no signature. There's no signature, no indication who wrote it. All you can tell is it was written with a black ink. That's all you can tell.
Well, this is... I guess this is... So this is like a recipe that they use to get rid of the bugs? Or is this the recipe for the staff?
Well, right now, you're the only one who's read through this, so if you wish to share it, it's up to you.
I kind of glance over the room and I decided to go over to Trilly and let her know what I found.
So over to Trilly. Okay, so Trilly, you watch as Zelion walks over, and Magnus, you do hear the sound of Zelion walking past you just briefly as you're looking over the armor, but you do see that Zelion walks up to Trilly.
Hello.
Hey, Trilly.
Yep.
Look what I found. I show her the poem, the poem recipe thing that I found.
Well, that's certainly interesting.
Yeah. What do you make of it? Think this is what they used to make the stuff?
Maybe. It's a bit too wordy for my taste.
Okay.
I think we're trying to figure out what this all means.
Yeah, and not only that, but it's also got this in it. It's
more draconian. Lovely.
yeah. I think. Do you think we should definitely let Goldie in on this?
Whenever she gets back, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I figured. She'll be able to read this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, she can read it. Whether she can make sense of any of it. Well,
All right. Do you want to hold on to this, or do you want me to continue holding on to it?
I'll hold on to it if you want. Keep it with all the other Jirai stuff we seem to have collected.
All right. I think I still have the book. I think I still have the book and such. So should we put it in the book?
Collect the whole set.
Tell you what, in that case, we'll just put all the notes
back
inside the book.
All right.
I think what I found comes from your book anyway, so...
All right. I put all the papers that we found on Jirai inside the book.
Okay. I take it you're on about the diary book, yeah, that you found?
Yeah, the diary book, the discovery of Jirai.
Okay. All right.
And then I just put the book away.
Okay. Anything else you guys wish to do?
Can Trelly sort of have a quick look at the bookshelves, see if there's anything useful and or interesting to take with her? Because we've got a lot right ahead, and I could do with some reading material.
All right. I'll say that on the same bookshelf where the switch was, You are a little skeptic, but when you look over it, you do see one book that does catch your eye, but it's more like a reading material. It's
Okay.
it's a book that goes by the name of I Want to Settle the Score.
Oh,
written
boy.
by a guy.
Okay.
Okay.
Written by a guy that looks sort of familiar to you. It's sort of labeled as P. Trillington.
Oh, for sake. Trillington. Oh, that's.
I'm not joking, by the way. That, for the record, I just made that up. I didn't even realize what I said. But yeah, it's just a little book to read. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's obviously what attracts Trilly's attention. Hey, his name's like mine.
Yes. Fair enough. Okay. So you've just got a reading material book. That's all it is. You just open it up and you can tell it's just a book.
Brownie.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I go into the room and take a look? Let me check first. Is the room extinguished?
The room is still slightly warm from the fire, but you can at least tell that there's like some odd cinders and things, but it's not dangerous at least. It's
I'm
warm.
going into the room and seeing what's in there.
Okay. So you look back in the room that you were just in, and where you saw the arcane circle, the circle has disappeared.
Oh, good. My plan worked. All right, I go into it.
Okay.
Actually, go into
All
it.
right. So
Anything else? I roll a perception check to see if there's actually anything in there.
yeah, go ahead. Roll a perception check.
Okay, while that's happening, I'm just gonna walk over to Ursula because she's been silent.
Why can't I get these rolls in combat?
16. All right. So Magnus, I will say you do see something of interest that catches your eye in there. You do see a chest.
Can I roll a perception check on the chest because I think it's a mimic.
What is it with you and mimics?
I don't trust them, man. They can be anywhere, anything, anyone.
Said Link.
I don't trust you.
Paranoid mutt.
I've played too much Dark Souls. All right.
Okay.
The mimic.
All right. So to confirm, by the way, the chest is open, and I'll say just 19. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
You look over the chest. It looks quite nice, but you can tell it's unlocked.
All right. I open the chest.
Okay. You open the chest, and you do find inside it, you find a lump of gold.
Ooh, I take that.
And
Come on, you're gonna make. Oh, come on. He's the one who gets rich.
Yes.
I had this ready to go. No one else checked it.
Uh,
It was available.
That was
for
the only
me.
one smart enough.
But you also do find something else in there. You also find a health potion.
Yes. Thank you. I take the health potion.
Okay. It's only the one though, but it is just a normal.
I don't
heal.
care. I need to heal.
Okay. So going back to Ursula and Zelion just for a moment. Ursula, as you're just finishing going over the device.
So what do I roll for a health potion?
Health potion, I believe, is a D4 plus 2.
Keep in mind that we probably are
I
going
think
to
it's
get a rest.
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, you could rest as well. It's up to you.
Yeah, actually, I will say that.
Okay.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. So Ursula, you watch as Zelion walks over to you, and you just catch the eye of him just briefly.
Hey,
Hey.
how are you doing? I put a hand on her shoulder, and the moment I do, you feel a charge go through your shoulder, Ursula, and I pretty much cast Cure Wounds on you.
Okay. Oh, a sneaky heal. All right. So cure wounds. Double check
Okay,
this.
I think I'm gonna do level 1 because I have more slots for that.
Yeah, that's fine there. So cure wounds. Let me just double check it so I can verify it myself. I know exactly what it does. I just double check it.
So 1d8 plus 3.
Yeah, so D8 plus 3, and that's how much hit points Ursula's going to recover.
Okay, I'm the one who casts it, right?
Yes. So you roll the D8 plus 3.
5.
5 hit points. So Ursula, you gain 5 hit points.
Alright, cool.
Someone's got a message. I think someone has to...
That is my 10-minute warning.
Right, so in which case we might have to wrap this up shortly then, I
Okay,
think.
so
I mean, luckily we're out of combat.
Yeah, lucky for you.
so
I just need to, honestly, I just need to put my boots on, and that's it. Then I can just get out of here.
okay, Ursula still needs to answer my question.
Sorry.
Wait, what was the question again?
I said, how are you feeling?
Do you want the long answer or the short? And what do you mean by all right?
Well, I don't know. You've just been, I don't know. Maybe it's just just a feeling, I guess. Maybe the short version. Just whatever you're comfortable with.
Well, physically, I'm all right now that you casted that healing spell. Don't think I didn't notice. My face feels kind of better already, so thanks.
You're welcome.
Emotionally, I'm kind of meh. I mean, not much to say other than I understand if you guys still don't trust me enough.
Hey, after that, oh come on. You gave a pretty inspiring speech. I mean, if you hadn't done what you did, who knows what that thing would have done. You saved our lives.
Yeah, but you guys still don't know me, and I don't know you.
Hey, I put both of my hands on her shoulder. Look, we may not have known each other for long, but I can tell that you really care what happens to us. Yet you don't seem like a bad person to me. I know that's naive thinking. You're right, we do barely know you, but well then, always be suspicious, then be constantly suspicious,
Fair enough.
I will say as well, by the way, what you're saying, it is an earshot of Mugbeard as well, who's obviously still kind of grumbling away just a little because of the heat. I'm just saying, just for the sake of context.
Okay, yeah.
Right. So Ursula, I know it might take some time to get to know you, but we do want to get to know you. Ew. I know.
Maybe not all of me, though. I'm gonna just kind of, gently stand back about a couple inches from
That's
Zelion.
my 5-minute alarm. That's my time to go.
Yeah.
Alright, see you later, Magnus.
Take care, Chopper.
Alright, guys. Sorry I had to bounce early. It takes me half an hour to get
it's
to the
fine,
couple
dude.
towns.
If anything else, we'll wrap up. I'll take over your bit to wrap it up.
Alright, thank you. Anyway, only a couple more times, and then I'll be here for the whole time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because class ends in 2 weeks.
Huzzah!
Actually, next week. Believe it or not.
Huzzah! So
one more time!
One more time!
Yes. Anyway, sorry. So I am signing out. I will talk to you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Chopper, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright.
Take care,
I
dude.
appreciate the applause. Later, guys.
Later, dude.
Bye, Chopper!
See ya.
Alright. Man, what a dick.
Alright.
I'm kidding. He's awesome. We all love Chopper. Alright, sorry, carry on, you guys.
So anyways, I moved back a couple inches, pulling just out of reach. I probably know more about the Staff of Jirai than most of you.
Oh?
I've seen it used, and it's not a good weapon to have in possession.
Really? Can you tell? Do you want to talk about it? What exactly does it do?
Ursula, I need you to make a history check, please, at this point.
Alright, let me just do that real quick. History isn't so.
I love talking to you guys about backstory sometimes.
20
Don't worry, you'll all have your turn later.
plus. Is that intelligence? Yes, that's 2. That's
10. All you know from your history, based on what you have seen, is the Staff of Jirai. It is a powerful commanding type of weapon, but all you do know it does have some other magic qualities to it, but you're not entirely sure if it's due to the caster or the staff.
I don't know much other than from what I've experienced in the past, but what I can tell you is that its magical properties possibly vary depending on who's casting it, but it is a very potentially very threatening weapon.
So, in other words, if it were in the wrong hands, it could be devastating, but in the right hands, it could be a good thing, like depending on the intent of the person.
Exactly.
Is it in Helix? Do you know where it might be?
I don't. Not at this time.
Well, Well, I guess we'll have to make do with that. Well, but I don't think it's something we need to worry about, right? I think if the staff is that much of is a threat, then we'll have to seek it out. And if it has been used before in the past, chances are someone might be able to use it again, and the results, it could be worse.
Yeah.
We'll have to keep our eyes out for something like this. But hey, you at least told us something about the Staff of Jirai. It's something to go on. It's not much, but it's something to go on.
Yeah. I just figured if I'm going to be staying with you guys, you at least deserve to know.
Hey, look, we all have our share of secrets. If you want to talk about, if it's too painful to remember, then right away. Obligated.
All right.
Come on. You barely know us. I'm sure you don't trust us as of our party members. I glance over at Magnus. Don't trust you.
Magnus just looks over and goes, What'd you say?
Nothing. But know that. Look, you okay? I kind of glance away for a moment. Look, you have your secrets, and it's of my own. Stuff that I'm not really ready to talk about right now.
I understand. When I get to know more about you guys, then maybe I'll share a few things of my past, but as of right now, I kind of want to keep it to myself, if that's alright.
No, hey, trust me when I say I know that feeling.
At this point, Magnus just sort of walks over, just briefly hearing the talk, and goes, Well, he's right. Every single one of us has had some good and bad things. Believe me, I've seen a lot in my day. I've seen people getting killed for good and bad reasons. I'm pretty sure everyone else is exactly the same. Even those who aren't exactly here right now are exactly the same. And he looks over at Mugbeard at this point and goes, look at that klutz over there. He just drinks anything that looks appetizing, and look what's happened to him.
Shut up. I was trying to see what the potion was.
And that worked out so well for you, didn't it?
You're lucky you didn't drink the blue one.
I no longer have to eat or drink anything at the moment.
Yeah, but know this, it's gonna feel so appetizing eating all of this in front of you. If anything, we'll see if we can try feed the rest to you at some point.
Okay. Worth it.
But anyway, I think stuck around in this room long enough. If there's nothing else to find here, then I suggest we head on to Helix. Then we head on to Helix.
Right.
Sounds like
we should hurry.
That sounds like an idea to me too. He turns over to Trilly. Trilly, you coming?
Well, I ain't staying here, am I, you twit?
I was just asking a question. No need to rile up at me.
Oh. Alright.
Alright. So, to confirm, is everybody leaving the room now?
Yep.
We're all leaving.
Okay.
Yep.
As you guys leave, by the way, as you guys head towards the entrance, let's see. I'll say at this point, Mugbeard, in your state of stumbling around because of the heat and things, you do step on a small piece of a small piece of marble, and you do slightly fall forward in your state. And on the left bookshelf, as you stumble that sort of direction, you do flick another one of the books that was slightly sticking out that Ursula missed. And when you flick it, the chamber that was open has now shut.
Huh? What the?
To put it
Nothing happened. Let's go.
To put it blunt as a simple thing, there were 2 switches to open up that boss fight.
Oh.
You got fucking...
Wow.
Yeah, Ursula got... in the Switch sense, Ursula not getting high enough to not notice the book out actually saved you the fight earlier.
Ah.
So,
Well,
you got lucky.
Nan don't feel as bad about missing half the books on that shelf.
Alright. So, at this point, as you guys leave as well, you actually get the sense that the mint has slowly disappeared from the room, and all is quiet in the room. So, do you guys leave the mansion, or are you guys sticking around here?
I think we've explored all we needed to explore of the mansion.
Okay.
Oh, I think we're good.
As Ursula moves Trilly just sort of wants to pat her on the leg, get her attention.
Huh? What's up?
Good job taking out that golem thing, by the way.
Oh, thanks. It wasn't any problem.
What else you can do?
Well, I guess we'll have to wait and find out, huh?
Look forward to it.
So, Ursula, as you look at this, looking forward to it, you watch as this little smile appears on Trilly. You can tell just by looking that Trilly is honestly quite impressed with what you pulled off.
Damn straight she is.
All right. So as you
I
guys...
just kind of smirk and smile back.
Okay. Magnus just looks over and notices this. All right, enough complimenting. Let's get out of here before hopefully we don't run into another one.
Yeah, let's go busting bugs.
You know what? I think I'd rather bust them more than anything else. Might actually be a challenge. All right. So as you guys leave out of the foyer and make your way back to the road, I'm just going to get into position here. We're now going to get back here. So as you guys step back outside, you actually see that the night is that the afternoon is slowly starting to get a little bit dim.
Oh boy.
So at this point, it's starting to get dim. I'd say right now it's about maybe 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so there's still some light, but you can see that it's slowly beginning to settle. Exploring that mansion took a bit out of you.
All right. I hop into the wagon. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of sore from the fight. Whoever is well enough to just... I kind of glance back to see if Goldie may have caught up with us, or is about to catch up with us.
I'll say at this point, the ones in the back of the cart, so that will be Ursula and Zelion. I want you two to make a perception check, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
so-
Wizard still hasn't woken up. I
Yes.
think he's an narcoleptic.
Yes, Zermus is still out for the count.
8. Come on.
8.
And perceptions.
All that peeing really must have worn him out.
Damn it!
Hey, wow. Ah, that's what I was waiting to see again. Wow, a 5 and a 2. Ooh, okay. You can't really tell anything from this, but you do suddenly start to hear some noises. You hear the sound.
Pardon me.
you actually start to hear the sound of hoof prints getting slowly closer and closer and closer. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Ah!
So that is where we're going to end tonight, guys. So, with that, guys, well done. You successfully took down that golem. And I would actually like to say that there is some news. I'm sure some of you have been waiting to hear from me.
Ding!
Level up! Everyone levels up to level 4, so we will sort out your bonuses and your extra things when we get round to it. So we'll sort those out during the week and we'll get to there. So I will say that the only two who aren't, well, actually, I'd say based on the fact that Goldie's been traveling a bit, going back and forth, I'll say Goldie will have the level up too. Zermus, I don't know, maybe he had a dream and learned something. I don't know, I'll work on that. But
Unlikely.
well, you never know. But anyway, with that said, ladies and... Oh, quick question. Let's see. What's Blade there? Quick question. We're at all thinking about adding more armors. I'll be honest. I was tempted to put in a second one. I was very tempted to put in a second one, but with how much you guys were struggling, I didn't want to set off, like, a second one because I really didn't want to have any trouble. And since you guys are having fun there, I didn't want to put the second one there. But, did anyone like my little friend?
I actually did, yeah.
Hey, you got you guys working together, and Mugbeard coming in like a late Superman. Here I come to save the day.
That's Mighty Mouse.
Nah, whatever. It's still a super flying creature. But anyway.
Fair enough.
If it was like Superman, he should have broke its neck.
Ask the dwarf.
Alright, you could have his neck.
Yeah, it didn't have one. Alright, but with that said, ladies and gentlemen, what next? The Hydra. The DM will remember this. Alright, but anyway, guys, with that said, if you were charged with joy with this stream, be sure and hit the subscribe button and check out the other videos on our live stream and check out what's going on. Be sure to pay attention during the week as we may have Brian taking up the helm with finishing off Spyro 2. Cotlaw might be getting back into the fray for streaming again, so we'll have to see what goes on there. He hasn't been feeling well. Get well soon, dude. Hope you get well. And Kib is around somewhere. So I hope he's
Lurking.
All right. I wouldn't say working, because he normally has a day off.
No, lurking. Lurking.
Sorry, I heard the keen. Actually, an idea for another day. I'm sorry, guys. Blade is thinking a Hydra's gonna come up next. You never know what can come up.
Oh,
That's
God.
the whole point of D&D. So yeah, all of you guys are going to be level 4 at the beginning of next stream, so we'll sort out your level bonuses and on another time, because I generally want to hit the bed after this.
Fair enough.
But,
Alright.
but with that said, that's all. So, with that, the perception score's gone low. It's time for us to go. It's cheesy, but it works. Alright, but with that said, it's goodbye from your Dungeon Master, Brownie of the Joy Charge Gamers. It's goodbye from Heidi.
Subscribe!
It's goodbye from Aeon.
Like!
It's goodbye from Mugbeard.
Help!
It's goodbye. It's goodbye from Dell.
Boy, everybody!
And Dell ruins the trend.
I don't know what else. What else do I want to say? Comment.
Yeah, that could work.
Comment.
There you go. And of course, goodbye from Chopper, who obviously left there, and Caitlin, who was in and then out.
Well, I think it said something about a doctor or a hospital picking at her head, something, so she said to cover for her. So, in Caitlin's voice, bye, guys.
Aww. That actually was not bad. Yeah,
I work on voice impressions during my spare time.
It works wonders. But with that said, everyone, that is all. So, let's see who's around on the next one. So until then, guys, stay charged, and catch you all later. Goodbye!
Bye.
Farewell!
So long, farewell,
I'll be just saying goodbye.
And
I
now
hate
the
to-
stream has got to go, so bye. That's all, folks. And that's it now, it's over.